I just wanted to read you guys an article that I had written a few weeks ago, but it seems like it would be a good one to read. People have encouraged me to read some of these that are appropriate, so here we go. Yesterday, my daily guided meditation app asked me to do the usual stuff. Follow the breath and, after a few minutes, notice the sounds around me. I particularly like the latter instruction because it expands my experience. The birds chirping outside, the fan whirring above, train blasting in the distance. Each of these sounds helps articulate the space of consciousness, allowing me to notice emerging thoughts as if they were just another sound in that space. And this helps me disidentify with these thoughts so I'm not controlled by them. For example, when I'm thinking, if somebody's talking, well, that's a dumb idea, I might find myself saying to them, that's a dumb idea, if I don't spot my thoughts. And that's not so helpful for collaboration, obviously. Some people might say, well, you don't need to meditate, just be kind. The problem is that these thoughts are programmed into our subconscious, and neuroscientists have shown that these patterns don't just stop because we're aware of them, that we know better. So the meditation helps me put some distance between me and those thoughts. And though it's taken some time to unwind a lifetime of lawyering, critiquing, thinking these things, noticing those thoughts has helped me change my behavior. And people have said that I'm showing up differently. So before meditation, people would often experience a version of me that I didn't want to see. So I see myself as wanting to be open-minded, compassionate, empathetic. I really wanted to see their point of view, but I just couldn't help myself. So I'd often criticize, sometimes until the reaction forced me to notice how high the horse was that I was stepping on. Then the shame would kick in, which I definitely don't want others to see. So I'd shut down and begin the post-shame cycle. Guilt, I've hurt someone, self-anger, I'm such an idiot, self-pity, I'll never change. But meditation helps me process this feeling cycle more quickly, because noticing feelings is different than a vague awareness of them. For example, the other day I was feeling down. It was hanging with me all day. I knew that I was down, even mentioned it to friends, but it just never lifted. When I meditated on that feeling, however, when I stepped back to observe the depression, and I asked myself, what am I feeling in my body? Where is it? What's the color? What's the shape? Is it moving? That feeling, and in general, feelings become an object in my consciousness. They're just like my thought becoming another sound in my consciousness. So that separates me from that feeling, and this time, about 10 minutes, my depression lifted. So through meditation, I found that emotions are energy in motion, and that the key to moving through the bad ones is to notice that they aren't me, they're just part of me. And so now I don't stay stuck in those bad thoughts, I don't stay stuck in bad feelings for nearly as long. So this is why I ask teams to sit quietly just for 60 seconds at the beginning of a conversation that I'm about to facilitate with them. I ask them to sit, close their eyes, notice their breathing, feel a chair supporting them, feel their feet on the ground, and just notice their thoughts. Are they going fast? Are they going slow? Don't even have to control them. So then after I ask people to open their eyes, we all come back. I say, do you feel different than when you walked in the room? Everybody says yes. And I'll ask them how they feel different. I'll say calm, relaxed, peaceful. And then I ask, well, how would your meetings be like if you started them feeling like this, and if you could hold on to this feeling as you went through? And they said, well, you'd be a lot more open-minded, positive, and creative, and a lot more productive. And so then I asked them, we'll just notice your thoughts, notice your feelings. We might even meditate for 60 seconds throughout the day. But doing that yourself as an internal practice is really what's going to help over the course of the day and in the future help you manage those challenging feelings and thoughts as you go forward. So we get to work, the retreats go great, and we come back to meditation and folks learn from that. So meditation is a great practice for unraveling personal patterns, but I found that even a minute can impact a team. With practice, the team will begin to separate from their habitually destructive thoughts and emotions, all without buying into some new age fluff, just by taking time to notice what's inside of them. Hope that was helpful.